On January 12th of 2010, Herschel Beam IV, also known as Guy, would don a jet black wig, press-on mustache, and sunglasses, transforming him into his now infamous alter ego, known as Dr. Disrespect. He uploaded his first video to YouTube titled Dr. Disrespect Gaming, the doc's very first video. At the time, he had no way of knowing he would eventually become one of the most successful streamers ever, amassing over 4 million followers and numerous sponsorships, something every streamer dreams about, but only few experience.
I'm in a lucky position. It's such a great opportunity to just entertain and have fun with it.
But his road to the top didn't come without controversy and scandal. Some so terrible it would lead to the loss of sponsorships, fans, and nearly his entire career. So who is Dr. Disrespect and what did he do? Dr. Disrespect is the brainchild of Guy Beam. Guy began playing first-person shooters while in college and became known for using the proximity chat to trash talk his opponents. He was not only entertaining, but skilled as well. While becoming more active in the gaming community, Guy would watch montage videos with commentary. These kind of videos were becoming more and more popular at the time, and Guy, already known for his hilarious trash talking, thought he could do it even better. He took inspiration from the crazy costumes WWE actors wore and decided to create his own character, but for the gaming community. So he went down to a costume shop where he purchased his wig and mustache, which would soon become synonymous with Dr. Disrespect, and he created his first YouTube video.
People've got to understand. You gotta attack, attack, attack. But don't get him mistaken. Certain individuals you don't attack, you run from. I'm talking, if I see you, and believe me, I will, I'll put you down.
His video was a hit, and he entered into a partnership with the popular gaming channel Machinima.
When acidic, boiling diarrhea calls, sure, you answer it quite quickly by running to the bathroom. But when Machinima Respawn calls and asks you to join their live streaming coverage of becoming the first.
Despite his success, Guy announced he was leaving YouTube just a year after his first video. He was hired at Sledgehammer Games, where he would eventually help design maps for Advanced Warfare.
Talk about the process in which a map comes together, man. This is an early solar. I have all these, man. Sledgehammer's like, what the fuck?
His channel would go quiet for the next 3 years as he worked at Sledgehammer. And then, on March of 2016, to the great delight of his fans, he would return.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Disrespect. And as you know, we've been away from the YouTube community for quite a while now, but I'm here to tell you I'm back, and I ain't messing around.
By the end of 2016, the doc would amass a huge following who called themselves the Slick Daddy Club. Dr. Disrespect's career was on the up and up, and it seemed Guy had made the right decision to return.
So the winner is... Dr. Disrespect.
In 2017, he would be awarded the Streamer of the Year award and Trending Gamer of the Year.
Speed and momentum, and guess what? We're at the tippity top of the mountain. But we're really only halfway up. Let's do it, baby! Thank you. Thank you.
Doctor! Well done, congrats. But the high of his achievements would quickly become a distant memory, as a month later he took to Twitch, uncharacteristically not in his Dr. Disrespect costume.
Hey guys,
kind of have a little bit of an announcement. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful. And and I'm probably going to be taking some time away, time off to focus on
His wife, known as Mrs. Assassin, was usually featured in his videos feeding him from a sword. She herself had a fan base, and the revelation that Doc had cheated on her lost him many fans. He would take a break once again from streaming following this announcement, but the break would only last a month as he would announce his return via Twitter in January of 2018, with his wife sitting atop his shoulders.
By the way, did I mention my wife's an assassin? Correction. She's a deadly assassin. No. No.
His first live stream back would prove to be a huge success. He would hit a personal high of 387,000 concurrent viewers, and it seemed the Doc was back. But again, the high didn't last long for the Doc, who was embroiled in controversy just 3 days after his return, when actor Jimmy Wong posted a tweet accusing Dr. Disrespect of racism.
Yeah, here's the trick, right? With the hybrid language that I've come to understand and come to appreciate, right? The hybrid language being Chinese, Vietnamese, Taiwanese, and Japanese, all blended into one, right? You can go off any syllable you want, right? So let's go ahead and go off with an S, right? Snake sound. Think about it. Ready? Here we go.
The Doc took to his live stream, calling the accusations laughable.
Look at these no lives. These poor kids that have no lives. I'm so glad I was raised differently. Playing at the highest level of collegiate sports, basketball, being around different people, different ethnicities, growing up in a nice public school system, having good friends from Asian descent, from best friends Mexican, numerous, got friends I can call right now that are multicultural, multiracial. I love it. Mrs. Assassin, my wife, multiracial. All the way from the small island of Molokai. Lots of Filipino blood. I love it. And you got this idiot on Twitter. This idiot searching for this desperate for attention wannabe idiot, right? Trapped in a box, trapped in a gated community, a private school, if you will. Clueless, absolutely clueless. And you know what? We don't pay attention to those guys at all. You can go on my Twitter and see what you can see what the focus is. You can see what the whole banner is about. If you read his Twitter feed, it's laughable. It's comedic.
Doc was able to again come out of the controversy unscathed, and he was estimated by some to be making upwards of $100,000 a month between his thousands of Twitch subscribers and sponsorships. He again won Streamer of the Year in 2019.
The winner is Dr. Disrespect.
But despite his unbelievable success, the doc could just not stay out of trouble. He faced more backlash in 2019 when he live-streamed inside a bathroom at the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Los Angeles. While tens of thousands of fans online watched, he entered the bathroom not just once, but 3 times, exposing a child using the urinal to the world. Breaking California law and Twitch community guidelines, his Expo pass was revoked and Twitch account was banned shortly after. Though Doc didn't take the ban very seriously, making Twitch emojis of him peeking over the bathroom stall, roasting Ninja on Twitter after he posted about his new line of collectible figures, to which the doc asked, "Where do I find these? Next to My Little Pony or Barbie?" To which Ninja replied, "Nah, they are next to the bathrooms." He also posted a recap of the event and included a brief clip of him in the bathroom.
I got a diarrhea hot. Can we find the diarrhea place? I'm starting to get pissed off.
His Twitch account was reinstated 2 weeks later. On March of 2020, with an action-packed video, Doc announced he had signed an exclusive multi-year deal with Twitch. The deal was reported to earn Dr. Disrespect millions, but just a month into the contract, while on stream, Doc appeared to receive a text message.
It'll happen. It has to happen.
Many fans speculate this is when he received news of his impending ban.
So I should just put it on just chatting. I mean, like, I kind of wanted to get off, but now I don't want to get.
His demeanor changed, and this would be the last time he was seen on Twitch. The doc had received a permanent ban. Fans were shocked. Rumors swirled. Both parties remained tight-lipped as to the reason for the ban. Twitch releasing a statement that read, "As is our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines or terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community." Dr. Disrespect tweeting out to his fans, "Champions Club. Twitch has not notified me on the specific reasons behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time." Doc moved from Twitch to YouTube, and it was over a year later when he would post a video saying he finally knew the reason for his ban and that he planned to sue Twitch.
Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the fuck out of them. Okay? I don't know how else to put it. The amount of damages and you just don't. I make probably a quarter of what I was making on Twitch. A year later from being banned from the platform, well, you know, a lot of people think, "Hey, Doc, you did good."
Details of the lawsuit are unknown, but on March 10th of 2022, Dr. Disrespect tweeted out that he was moving on with a photo. "I have resolved my legal dispute with Twitch. No parties admit to any wrongdoing." Life moved on for Guy. He moved to YouTube and continued with a respectable following. Guy, a lifelong 49ers fan, formed a relationship with the franchise, even announcing their third-round pick in 2022.
Yeah.
Just a few months after the Twitch ban, he was working with Rogue Company, designing maps and a Dr. Disrespect skin. In December of 2021, the doc announced he was starting a new gaming studio, Midnight Society. Despite all the drama surrounding the doc, he seemed to have an unwavering fan base and a promising future. Still, the reason for the Twitch ban was a mystery, and it would remain that way for now. But the animosity towards Twitch was still fresh with Dr. Disrespect.
Doc, when's your next song coming out? I haven't been working on any of these songs. I'll tell you, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like I'll admit, when the purple snakes, and I mean slithery, disgusting purple snakes, did what they did, banned the 2-time. I mean, that was tough. That was a tough time. I'm not going to beat around the bush, man. That was a tough time. We didn't know. We didn't find out till a year later, But during that year, I mean, that was during that time, I mean, we built everything up to that point. We lost out on a lot of big deals, a lot of sponsorships. I mean, shit, we had Nike. We were talking to Oakley. I mean, and that's no joke, man. I could bring up Oakley prototypes right here. And then that shit happened.
And then, 4 years after the Doc's ban, a former Twitch employee posted a tweet, and although there was no name attached to it, everyone knew who he was talking about. He got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon, the powers that could be read in plain text. Case closed, gang. The Doc posted a tweet in response the same day. I get it, it's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. But the cat was out of the bag. Now all eyes were on Dr. Disrespect, and his fans wanted answers. He tweeted out the next day, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." And then Midnight Society, the gaming studio he helped found, tweeted, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players." Midnight Society would be just the first of a long line of companies and supporters to distance themselves from Guy. NBA 2024 announced they would be removing Dr. Disrespect from the next patch. The 49ers cut ties with him. Turtle Beach ended its partnership. And as for YouTube, his last stream of revenue, they demonetized his channel. As Guy Beam's world crumbled around him, he posted another statement titled "The Twitch Ban." "Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind those messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear. It was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all that said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I need to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry, friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this. To all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real-life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, fucking right. A day later, another Twitch employee stepped forward anonymously, telling Rolling Stone, I recall that Dr. Disrespect was made aware by the individual that they were underage during the conversation, after which he indicated that this was no problem and continued on. There was no confusion. Messages sent after this was acknowledged were no less graphic in sexually explicit nature than before, and I think more than the categorization of leaning too much in the direction of being inappropriate might indicate. In hindsight, the reason for Doc's ban should have been somewhat apparent. In June of 2020, the Me Too movement was in full swing. On June 21st of 2020, Twitch had promised to look into cases of alleged sexual assault and take immediate action against the users. 5 days later, the Doc was permanently banned. Doc took some time off from streaming, but when he returned, he didn't hide the fact that he was pissed off, ranting about the situation for nearly 45 minutes at the start of the stream.
And Cody Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. Nope. And again, champs, again, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? Images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word.
He ended the live stream, hopeful that YouTube would restore his monetization when he reapplied in September.
Right, we got to figure out this monetization thing. So September 25th is basically when we can reapply for partnership on YouTube, you know?
But September came and the Doc was still waiting. Rumors circulated that he would be moving to Kick, but he dispelled them quickly with a tweet. I'd retire before considering streaming on Kick. My community is the best in the industry. I wouldn't take it there. Looking for new income streams, he released a line of Trump-inspired clothing.
Let's make gaming great again. Yeah.
But no longer willing to wait for YouTube to monetize him, he posted an announcement on November 25th, 2024.
Welcome to Rumble.
Guy had this to say on his personal Twitter. Biggest opportunity to date, and I'm here for the challenge. Crazy to think a type of class of people tried to cancel us and create a false, exaggerated narrative about something from almost a decade ago. They embarrassed my family and I, and with all that false, negative energy, YouTube decided to act as well and take my livelihood away by demonetizing us without any real explanation. Months later, we're number 2 in the US in video game streaming on the platform, absolutely dominating the space. My community has, and always will be, the best support structure in the industry. Real people with their own real-world problems that have shown nothing but loyalty and understanding of the situation. They are the best. Truly grateful for the opportunity to help grow a new, hungry platform that represents the type of values I'm aligned with. No more cancel culture. No more suppression. Let's get back to what I've always been about, having fun. Rumble is a popular platform among the right wing, receiving investments from now Vice President J.D. Vance and billionaire Republican Peter Thiel. But Rumble is not nearly as popular as Twitch or YouTube. And while Dr. Disrespect had nearly 4.5 million subscribers on Twitch, he has a measly 100,000 subscribers in comparison on Rumble. 7 months after YouTube demonetized Disrespect, he received good news.
Champs, we got some good news today. Monetization is back. And I'll have everything fixed and cleared up. But ladies and gentlemen, we got our f***ing YouTube monetization back.
While he is currently making money streaming, he isn't as popular as he once was. According to Social Blade, the doc has been losing subscribers since June of 2024, when the reason for his Twitch ban was finally exposed. In July of 2025, the doc announced he was part owner in a line of drinks. He still posts regularly on YouTube and Rumble, though with a noticeable hit to his reputation, he will likely never be able to regain his former glory. He is still somehow married to his wife, despite the numerous episodes of infidelity. So, what do you guys think? Was Dr. Disrespect's downfall the result of cancel culture like he claims? Or is he a piece of shit?
Don't